welcome back to my channel. So today is the day that we talk about some little tiny bits and bobs about hairstyles for military wear for different kinds of hair. So I'm going to put military hairstyles part 1 right here and military hairstyles part 2. This is not going to be part 3. This is going to be part of a new series because I get so many questions, not just in the comment section of those kinds of videos, but I mean in my inbox and stuff like that all the time about different military stuff. So it's going to be a military series, and this is the first installment of it, and it is called, as y'all can see from the title, Bootcamp Basics. So it's a play on bootcamp and basic training. So I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to address a couple of, like 3 or 4 different questions that I got in regards to specific hair issues that those specific girls had. And really quickly, for the men out there, I have gotten a couple of questions about stuff for men and hairstyles for men. Y'all don't get any hairstyles, you get different haircuts that you guys can choose from, and depending on the branch that you join, or if you're basic training or boot camp or whatever, they're going to cut your hair. So don't concern yourself with that if you're joining the real military. They're going to cut your hair for a while, so I wouldn't worry about it. But and once they start cutting your hair, you're going to figure out all the things that you need to know. You can go there with like 7 inches of hair and they're going to cut your hair on the first day. And even if you have a very short haircut the day you go, they're still going to do it. So don't worry about your hair if you're a man and you join the service, because they're just going to cut it anyway. So the next tip for dudes is, if you're in JROTC or ROTC, so JROTC is for high school and ROTC is for college. So, and for anybody who's wondering, JROTC is Junior Recruit Officer Training Corps. So either it's a junior recruit or it's a recruit. So junior recruit means that you're in high school, you're still a minor, and recruit for ROTC is college, which means that you're for real. And some of y'all are actually already service members yourselves. So for those kinds of guys that get a choice as far as haircuts are concerned, all you have to do is go to your barber shop or a salon, it doesn't really make any difference, and ask for at least a 2 on the side or less. You can 0 it or put a 2, completely off your ears, cleaned up all the way around the back and the bottom. And then I think the most you can go on top is a 4. So that's how much you can go to be in regulation for high school. And basically all you have to ask for, just walk in there and say hi and tight. Just ask for that. You can 0 your head, which means the same length all the way around, at a 1 or 2 or 0. 0 means a buzz cut. 1 is a little bit longer, 2 is a little bit longer than that. It's up to you. Just remember 2 for if you're at home, if you're your mom or your girlfriend or something like that, if they cut your hair and you want them to do it, ask them for a 2, 3 to fade, and a 4 on top if you like it long, or, you know, accommodate if you like it shorter. So yeah, that's my little second for the guys. And also grooming, shave. That's kind of a given. If you didn't know that, now you do. And now on to the ladies. So the first thing I'm going to do to prepare myself for all the different hairstyles is wet all of my hair, as you can see, and pretend you're just out of the shower, whatever, and take a wide tooth comb and part your hair however it goes naturally, be it in the middle or left to the right. Doesn't really make any difference for any of the styles that you'd ever want to do. And then brush all the tangles out. Alright, the first question I'm going to answer is a girl named Jazzy, and she is wondering about how to pull back her asymmetrical bob hairstyle. So it's very short in the back and tapered going down to the front, and it's long. And she said it hits right at the jawline. So that would make her hair about like this long in the front. And just so you know, you can totally wear that as is. As long as your hair isn't touching your collar, you have 0 issues in basically every service and every version of the service. So be it JROTC or anything higher level. Alright, so I'm not really sure why I chose to not speak during these next two clips, but nevertheless, I am just flattening my hair out with my tightly packed brush as usual and twisting it back flat against my head and pinning it with bobby pins. So if you have an A-line bob, that's basically the only way that you're going to be able to put the two long strands in the front away. And yeah, just use some bobby pins. It's super easy. But I hope that little twist back technique helps you and how to secure the end of it if you have some short pieces in the front and then nothing in the back, or if you have short pieces in the front and then long hair the rest of the time. So I'll go ahead and finish it for you. I'm going to turn around now that it's over here so it doesn't do that. Bobby pins. And you see, this is my little collar that I have on right now. Not touching, it wouldn't even come close. So the next question I got was about thick hair, and this question is from Grace, and it says that her hair is about the same thickness from the beginning as it is towards the end. So it's very hard for her to use only bobby pins to secure the ends of her hair because it's, you know, it ends like this instead of like that, like most people's hair. So actually what the truth is about that is that my hair is, not only is it layered, so that sort of tapers it through layering, but it's also thinned from my previous haircut before I got my hair ruined in my hair disaster. Leave it around my face somewhere so you can watch it and cry with me. So anyway, if you are having issues still with your thick hair, you know, same thickness top bottom, I would consider going into a hair salon and getting your hair thinned in the inside. Don't let them thin the top outside part of your hair. The reason for that is because the way that those thinning shears work is that it cuts pieces of hair and leaves other pieces alone. So that will end up in creating a sea of flyaways that you probably don't need in your life. So ask them to leave the top section alone and sort of thin out the inside towards the back, all of this inside part, so that when you go to do a braid or to do a twist or whatever, it sort of tapers in nicely. You see, let me move my arm. Fat, thin. This is a layer that stops, and then another layer. But if you don't want layers or whatever, you like your one length, or you just straight up have layers and it's still just, you know, huge hair, get the inside of it thinned. I don't recommend the outside though, or bangs or anything like that. So now with that all being said, before you get that haircut, here are a couple tips that I would use to control the ends of the hair. So let's pretend, let's make a really quick classic bun. Okay. And then with the more tightly packed brush, I'm just gonna smooth it over. Another trick about making a tight bun is keeping it tight on your hand. If your hand's loose, your bun's going to be loose. There's really nothing, it's not rocket science or anything, it's just, it's acting like a hair tie. So, let's get the real hair tie. Now, I'm going to turn around so you guys can see the art of a tight hair tie. Brush out. This is the end of Grace's braid, where it's the same thickness all the way down. This is the end of mine. Start getting thin. Regardless, you are going to grab a little clear elastic. If you can find an elastic of your hair color, use it. I have literally never seen that in my life, but I have seen it in videos, so I have no idea where they're getting that from. But yeah, hair elastic. So we're going to bring our braid up, over and around. And this is her hair where it would stop. So she's having an issue with putting it away. I'm going to grab this hair and pull it over. Now her hair doesn't continue. Her hair stops right there where it's thick. And I'm going to grab all of my bobby pins. One. Okay, so I hope that helped you out, Grace. Final question comes from Eileen. I think that's how you say your name. She said her hair is above shoulder length and super thick. I haven't found anything that keeps it up nice and neat, and I was hoping you'd have an idea. Thanks. Well, thanks for your comment and your questions. So for somebody who has hair above shoulder length, like right around here, to keep it up and away from your face, I would definitely suggest that you twist the sides back, similar to the tip from earlier about the asymmetrical bobs. You can sort of take the exact same thing from that. The only thing is, since your hair continues from the back and it doesn't come up, just keep twisting. So I'm going to take this hair down and show you what I need. I'm going to take my smoothing brush, smooth out the sides. And I'm just going to, from where my ear starts, from the bottom of it, and twist down. Well, I already have a lump right there, so don't want that. And just twist it down till the middle of the bottom of your head. And be sure to add the hair from the top tightly so that it all comes down together. It doesn't look funny. Now the way I would secure it would be with bobby pins, and the best way is to go unloop it and then bring it inside in the direction that your twist is in. Okay, that's half. Let's go over and do the other half. Now just pretend that that little bun isn't there and that the two ends are together, overlapped in just the easy twist, and they come together if you don't have enough hair to make a bun. But obviously my hair is really long, so yeah, just pretend that it's not there. Well, those are all the questions that I have time to get to today. I hope that helped y'all. If you have any additional questions or any requests for this series, I do have, the next one is going to be about makeup, so I already have a request for that. Just leave them down below, of course, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more military videos, military-related videos, and if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask, and if I don't know the exact answer, then I'll definitely look it up for you. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave it a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!